Joining me now is Traasdah. He is the CEO of CRISP, the company who's on a mission to reduce global food waste by improving supply chain transparency and efficiency through real-time data analytics. Ari, it's so great to have you joining us again today.
Great, thank you. Nice to be here.
I mean, you were obviously witnessing the opening of the U.S. equity markets. Was this your first time?
I had one time before, and it's always so incredible to be here, to feel all of this energy, and particularly to be here today together with a lot of other entrepreneurs. It's a long, hard journey to build companies, but just to come here and experience this is incredible.
And you know, we spoke earlier this year about CRISP, but why don't we remind our viewers how it started back in 2016, the inception of it, and your motivation behind starting this innovative company?
Yes, after selling the last company, I took the family on this long trip around the world, and that's where we discovered a lot of food waste in some areas. We saw food rotting in the field in some countries, and in other countries we saw kids the same age as my kids that desperately needed the food. And then we studied up on this problem, and about 1/3 of all the food that's made in the world is actually lost in the supply chain. And we looked at the challenges, and it was a lot around data and collaboration around data. How can a large supply chain, including retailers, distributors, and all the manufacturers, how can they collaborate better around data to drive more revenue, to reduce their cost, and also to reduce their waste?
And Ari, you have experienced significant growth in the last few years since starting your company in 2016 through key partnerships and relationships, not only with retailers and manufacturers, but also through key strategic partnerships like First Trade today. Tell me about why it was important for you to work with Firstmark, and why was this the right partnership?
Yes, so Rick from Firstmark was the main investor in the last company we built together here as well. So when I started CRISP, was just one phone call to Rick. But they truly help all the way from the beginning. Like when you build and trying to change something, you end up having great quarters and bad quarters and incredible things that go well and things that don't go well. But he is always leaning in and being incredibly supportive to the company. They're also opening up their network, which is incredible for us, because that's how we get customers, that's how we get employees into the company. So that's the reason we partnered up with Firstmark, and the journey has really been amazing since I saw you last. So
it's not always about the destination, but about the journey that makes things so special. Thank you so much, Ari, for joining me today.
Great, thank you. Good to see you again.
It's a pleasure talking to you.